If you're a pharma founder of a startup or growing pharmaceuticals business, this episode will reveal the key points you should keep in mind and be aware of when you are looking for investors. My name is James Pereira, the founder of this channel, Pharma Founders Academy, and the seven-figure Pharma Accelerator program that helps pharma founders 2x their revenues in 2 years, guaranteed. Now, today I've got a very, very special guest on this episode, and she is a very interesting person who has a very interesting background. I just found out that she is also an aspiring musician, keyboardist. She's also a medical doctor. So, how many medical doctors do we know who are musicians as well? And she had an MBBS. She studied for an MBBS, graduated with an MBBS, and then has an MD in pharmacology. And now she has pivoted to become a healthcare advisor and is an investor herself. So it is my great pleasure to welcome Dr. Sonali Kirde, the founder and CEO of Health Spect and Elevate, which we shall, which Dr. Sonali shall reveal later on. So welcome to the show, Dr. Sonali. So great to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, James, for the warm welcome and for the kind introduction. I'm very happy to be a part of and to be the part of your show and the first speaker for your podcast. So, all the best to you. And thank you so much again for inviting me here.
I am very sure that you are definitely going to give the listeners of this podcast a lot of take-home messages, especially if they are pharma founders of startups or growing concerns who need money, and maybe even for aspiring founders, Dr. Sonali. So I'm curious, Dr. Sonali, what's the reason you chose to study medicine and decide to become a doctor?
Yeah. So thanks, James. This question is very close to my heart because this exactly when I was a child, I dreamt to become a doctor. I actually had no other option than to become a doctor. So it was my dad's dream, and I always wanted to become one. And because I was good in academics, and I was very attracted for that white coat and stethoscope, and I used to reside very closely to a medical college, which is Government Medical College, Nagpur, which later on became my alma mater or my college from where I did my MBBS. So the journey started with a dream of my parents, and then I didn't understand or realize when it became my dream. And I always wanted to become a doctor, to serve patients, to serve people, to serve humanity. And I think the best way to do this is to study medicine. And I was fortunate enough to get admitted in best medical colleges and under the guidance of best teachers. And that's why I think I could do this.
And you were telling me earlier that you know
Hmm.
your postgraduate was
Hmm.
MB in pharmacology. Why
Yes.
pharmacology?
Yeah.
Usually, from my experience, Dr. Sonali, medical
Hmm.
doctors are more into diagnosis and prescription, but not so much into pharmacology. So why pharmacology?
Yeah, so James, I was also a medical practitioner. I worked in rural healthcare as a chief medical officer. And while working in, in rural healthcare, I saw many gaps. Like there are inefficiencies, there are access issues, there are patient pain points that couldn't be solved only with medicine. So I've always believed that healthcare isn't confined to clinics and hospitals. While I loved my clinical work, I always wanted my career to look beyond medicine, beyond that white coat, beyond that clinic. Because when and with that thought, I wanted to pursue a degree which opens a gateway to not only to one specific therapy area, but also I should be able to get exposure to multiple therapy areas. And pharmacology is one subject which gives you that direction, which gives you that opportunity to get exposed and get expertise on all the therapy areas. And with that thought, I wanted to pursue my MD in clinical pharmacology. So that was the reason behind that decision. And when I moved into the pharmaceutical industry, I gained enough exposure to not only the strategy but also in innovation. So eventually, I realized that the real shift happens when you shift from a traditional medical role to something which is non-traditional, non-conventional in nature. And for that, clinical pharmacology sets the best foundation for you.
And how many years after practicing medicine did you realize that, yeah, I want to go into clinical pharmacology?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Okay, that's pretty
Yes.
fast, actually. Yeah. And while you were practicing as a doctor, what did you love most about practicing medicine?
The best thing about clinical practice is the sense of satisfaction, the happiness that you see on the faces of your patients, the feedbacks or the blessings that you receive from your patients. Especially, I would talk about patients who are suffering with chronic ailments or chronic diseases, or sometimes which are uh, cases like tuberculosis or cancer patients. They always used to give me a lot of blessings and a lot of I used to get a lot of sense of satisfaction while doing my clinical practice because of that. And the best thing, again, the important thing that I believe with the clinical practice you also gain is you also able to understand how healthcare system work and which are the deficiencies in the system that you would like to solve once you move from this career to something else.
Wonderful, Doc. I think, beyond money, the
Yes.
blessings that you get is
Yeah.
the best gratitude that you can ever receive from your patients.
Yeah, and you also feel very purpose driven. You also feel that you are actually making a change in someone's life. And just because we are trained for to diagnose and to solve the problem and to prevent complications, I think that entire journey is so important for any patient. And you are actually treating and you are actually becoming a part of that journey. That itself is very, very important and very, very satisfying.
Okay, so let's move on, Doc. I mean, there's always love and hate in any kind of profession. So what if anything did you hate, or maybe that's too strong a word, did you not, like so much when practicing medicine?
Yeah, because my experience of clinical practice, a very small part of it was in corporate hospitals, not much, and the larger part of it was in the rural healthcare. So, things that I found very not to my expectations were the system. So there were many inefficiencies in the access of medicines, the shortage of doctor, the patient population is huge, the drug supply was not inadequate. So I think there are some these are some common reasons that doctors find it difficult to work in rural healthcare. And also there are many issues related to doctors facilities, like we talk a lot about it, especially in India. The basic facilities, the facilities like good accommodation, facilities like good cabin for OPDs, and a good staff, and all of that is always deficient in the rural healthcare. So I think these are some reasons or some factors that needs improvisation, needs innovation, needs a strategic movement at this point in time, at least in India.
Dr. Sonali, and for the listeners, I forgot to mention that Dr. Sonali practiced medicine in India. And, twice you have mentioned this
Mm.
issue of patients not having access to medications. I guess that's what you are referring to rather than, the healthcare practitioner
Yeah.
also. But, India is known as a huge generics producer, and as well as
Yes.
innovative drugs.
Yeah.
So why does this situation exist in India? Because India produces or should be self-sufficient
Yeah.
in
Yes,
medication.
yes. So basically, India is a very diverse population and it's a vast geography. If we talk about the tier one cities or tier one or the metro cities, the facilities are fantastic. because they are very exposed to all these hospitals, big chain of hospitals. They have facilities of good clinicians and good doctors, and even the pharma also is very much well established in the metros. But when we talk about tier 2 or tier 3 cities, or even the villages and towns, there all these problems arises. So the patient who is sitting in the remotest part of the country will not be able to get access to the doctor who is sitting in the top country. So there, the telemedicine or the teleconsultations, all that gap is quite huge. So people believe that, people say that, a lot of startups are coming, a lot of things are coming in the telemedicine, and it is already very well established in India. But still, the rural health is still under development, and it will need a lot of efforts from different angles, from different people, different set of people.
Okay. So let's shift gears a bit here, Dr. Sonali.
Okay.
What triggered you to pivot to become a healthcare advisor and also investor?
Yeah. So, James, my journey started as a clinician. Then I became a pharmaceutical physician when I worked in pharmaceutical industry. While doing that, I came in contact with many startups, especially startups coming or building by founders from a non-medical backgrounds. They wanted to do something amazing in healthcare, but they because they were lacking the strategy, or they were lacking the healthcare domain expertise, they always wanted to seek advice from people who belong to that domains. So through various channels, and I came in contact with various startups from various backgrounds, and there I started, guiding them, helping and supporting them in building the strategy, in navigating them through rough patches like regulatory, or how to build a product and how to seek investments. And I started doing that since long. And then I realized that, this is something which is the need of the hour. And I think this is really gives me the sense of satisfaction. And I then again shifted my gear from pharmaceutical physician role to startup mentor and startup guide. And also, I'm also a strategic investor to some extent.
And from when you say that, you had received requests from founders,
Hmm.
pharma founders, not from a medical background,
Hmm.
non-pharmaceutical,
Yeah.
I am assuming that you also have some from the pharmaceutical background. So,
Yes, yes, yes.
in terms of a percentage, how many percent are
Hmm.
non-medical background and how many percent are from the medical slash pharma background?
Yeah. So I would say around 80% they are from non-medical background, and or maybe more than that, but less than 10 they are from medical background or pharma backgrounds.
Wow, that's a
Yes.
huge number of people
Yeah.
from non-medical. And do you
Yes, yes.
and after working with these people, do you know why they want to become pharma? Why they want to start up a pharmaceutical company?
Hmm. Why? Oh, yeah. Because there are many reasons to it. People, this see, health is such an issue that it touches everyone. It need not to be a healthcare provider or a healthcare professional who only comes in contact with a sector like health. It affects each and everyone, every individual of the country. So there are many people who wanted to build something in healthcare, but they were lacking the expertise to build that. So they always used to seek expert advice. The second set of people, though come from the that domain expert or the background from that background, but they were not ready enough to build their own startups. So they used to kind of help others. So these founders, they are either very passionate for healthcare, or they have some story in the past where they themselves have suffered, and they want to really solve that particular issue from the society. And the third, they also think that this particular, especially I would talk about the pharma sector, they are of the opinion that it has a lot of revenue generation potential, and they consider it as a high revenue generation model, and that's also one of the reason they want to build. And the fourth one is, as we were talking about accessibility and affordability, people want to build systems, people want to build something or startups in health because they want to provide low cost but highly efficient, healthcare facilities. So all these are various reasons, and the story can be different from one to another, but these are broadly the reasons why people want to build something in healthcare, even though they come from a non-medical background.
Okay.
Yep.
So fair enough. Some people are doing it from the heart, others
Yep.
for. And how long have you been a healthcare advisor slash investor, Dr. Sonali?
It's been almost 1 year now,
1 year. Okay.
officially.
All
But I
right.
used to help people pro bono basis, just because I used to get that sense of happiness that yes, I am helping someone, supporting them in building and becoming a part of their journey. So I used to do this previously also.
Okay. And what are your goals, Dr. Sonali, as a healthcare investor and investor? Sorry, healthcare advisor and investor.
So my goal is very simple. I am very passionate for innovation. So if I found a founder very passionate for innovation and really trying to solve the problem which do really exist, and the third thing is it's actually helping our patients, improvising their life, benefiting our people. I think I'm very interested in investing my time and my energy in that particular startup. So my ultimate goal is to uh, get into the, not in terms of number, but a good set of founders that I work very closely with to build businesses in health.
Okay. And let's rewind a little bit
Hmm.
again, Dr. Sonali. How did you shift from a core clinical to the pharma world? How did that happen?
Yeah, so because as I said, after doing my MBBS, I was working in rural healthcare. From there, I pursued my MD in clinical pharmacology. So, clinical pharmacologists, they are generally preferred candidates for pharmaceutical companies, because in pharmaceutical companies, there are various domains or various departments like medical affairs, pharmacovigilance, medical research, or clinical research. Then you have clinical development. Then you have a sales team, marketing team, ethics and compliance, finance, and many more. So medical affairs is one domain in pharmaceutical industry or one department wherein they require doctors. And if you come from this MD pharmacology background, these candidates, they are generally preferred in pharmaceutical industry, at least in multinational pharmaceutical companies. So a doctor with MD in clinical pharmacology becomes the right choice for pharmaceutical companies, because they understand drugs, they understand drug development, clinical research, they are good in, they have studied for 3 years only in and around drugs, so that those candidates become the right choice. So this is how my transition happened. I wanted to understand how pharmaceutical industry functions at the global level, and with that thought only, all my three companies, they are multinational companies, and I really understood how they actually functions, and what scale the business is done, to what scale the impact is done. So we always talk about patient centric approach. So the culture was so, I would say patient centric in nature, that I realized the importance of it. And also I realized that you need to upscale your business if you really want to build that level of impact on your people and supporting, your health system. So with that thought, I transitioned to the pharmaceutical industry.
Okay. And so that was in the pharmaceutical industry. And what
Yeah.
inspired your shift from pharma to the startup world?
Yeah. So I was mentioning I'm very passionate for innovation. I realized that pharmaceutical industry will have a different I would say objective of doing. But these startups, they are very agile in nature. They are evolving, they are very aggressive, they are innovative centric. So this is something that drew my attention, and I realized that clinical work is fine. Pharmaceutical industry also has some limitations, but the strategy and the strategic exposure that I gained in pharmaceutical industry, I thought I should be able to utilize this exposure that, or the learnings that I have gained. And the real disruption would come from startups, because they are agile in nature, they are purpose driven, they are tech enabled. So it is not only the medicine, but the technology also will be necessary. or will be required to reach masses and to bring that, impact. And that's where I wanted to be where change begins. So because I saw gaps in inefficiencies and access issues and patient pain points, I realized that this couldn't be solved only with medicine. It has to be, something which is very agile, which is very innovative and aggressive and purpose driven in nature, which are startups.
Yeah. And I like when you said that the startups are agile as
Yeah.
opposed to pharma, which both of us have worked at, and we can see that sometimes, the huge companies are a bit slow, whereas when it's small, and maybe,
Yes.
don't know, maybe I think also that non-medical pharma founders don't have any of the baggage uh, that pharma people come with, because we have a certain way of doing things, but these
Hmm.
guys don't. So everything is,
Yeah.
you said, everything can be disruptible.
Yes.
Would that be correct, Doc?
Yeah, 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 absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. And so now let's come back to let's have a look at pharma founder who is aspiring to start up his or her own pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
Um, how should they go about identifying startup worthy problems?
Wow, what a question. I think this question is asked many times to me, how to identify startup worthy problems. Now, I think what I believe personally is the best ideas come from the lived experience, from what we are actually experiencing in our day-to-day life. Now, people generally they have this habit of finding problems which are not related to them, which are generally the talk of the town. But in such situation, they get so much obsessed with the with something which is not related to them. So the best ideas, I think, come from the lived experience. And also one should look for the friction in their daily work. For example, what are the pain points of patients, what are their true struggles, how there are efficiencies or inefficiencies in the system, and also the healthcare providers, what are their pain points. That could also be one of the startup idea. So if you feel that someone should solve this, maybe you are that someone. So I always tell them, don't try to find problems and an idea outside or maybe beyond what you are living right now. Everything is in front of you. You if just you have to have that mindset, that entrepreneurial mindset, and also that urge of doing something for the society, and then you will be able to find that. So if you ever feel that someone should solve this, I think maybe you are that someone. That is first thing. And also pairing that observation with validation. Now many times what happens is we observe something, we find the problem, and then we just get so obsessed with the problem, but we never get it validated by the right stakeholders. So it's always important to talk to the right stakeholders and never build in isolations. So this is how generally the successful startup founders, be it health or any other sector, have identified the problem which are startup worthy, and they have seen success.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
mentioned, that if they have an idea, an
yeah,
aspiring pharma founder, they
yeah,
should validate first their ideas,
yes.
without taking up too much time, Doctor. I know you can
Mm,
probably speak about this for,
yeah,
a half a day symposium as well, but but
yeah.
but in few sentences, how can they go about validating their idea?
Yeah, so I think there are many ways of getting your idea validated. The first thing we generally people do is taking testimonials of the user. It could be patient, it could be healthcare provider. Second thing is pilots in controlled environments. So many a times we suggest to do pilot studies, or even as simple as WhatsApp based workflows that also work at many cases. Then the fourth thing that they can do is publishing their data. It need not to be a large data, but a small data results can also be published, so that that itself is like an validation. And the next thing is discussing or sharing your ideas with the advisors or clinical advisors, whosoever are onboarded in your team. I think it's very important to take their insights, their strategic insights, and their opinions, and then the feedbacks from the stakeholders, the relevant stakeholders. I think these are various ways, and then the pre-market launch activities and all of that. These are generally ways of getting it validated whether you are into the right direction or not. So, getting feedbacks, inputs, advisories, then conducting pilot studies, then market research surveys, a simple questionnaire, or it could be a WhatsApp based questionnaire, or it could be just as simple as small data publications. And sometimes people also try freemium or offer the services at free to some extent, so that at least those 100 users should be able to give you the right insights and right feedback, because those first 100 users are more important than your first 1 crore revenue that you generate. So because it is healthcare, it's always work in that fashion.
Doc, I am so happy that you mentioned this because
Yeah.
I've come from big pharma as well, and
Yeah.
very often the focus in the past it
Mm.
has been on the healthcare provider. So all
Yeah.
the input is from the healthcare provider, but you are
Mm.
mentioning so the patients,
Yeah.
patient advisory groups, and stuff like that, which
Yes.
are as you said, also lived experience, much
Yeah. Yeah.
more than healthcare providers who may not have the lived experience, but more
Yeah.
of the person who is providing the treatment. So I like that
Yes.
very much, and I think that's a great way for pharma founders to take this route without blowing millions
Mm.
of dollars away. And
Yeah,
you have
it's important to understand patient's journey, their pain points, and there are many support groups also, many patient support groups also, and there are many patients communities also, in which particular disease or sector that you are targeting. And I think they will always welcome you, because it's an art how to build a business. It's, and especially in healthcare, you require feedbacks from all important stakeholders, and of course patients are keeping patient at center, so we cannot go ahead without taking their opinions or involving them and taking the right feedbacks from them, because it is, we are trying to solve their pain point.
Yeah, and I was looking for that word, and you just mentioned it, patient-centered or patient-centric.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. Now, I just want to focus on what you had also earlier mentioned, which is about having the entrepreneurial mindset.
Hmm.
What kind of mental shift does a doctor need to become a successful founder if they are from the medical background?
I think, as a part of our curriculum, or I would say qualification or education, we are taught to be thorough. We are taught to be perfect or near perfect. At the same time, doctors, we are taught to avoid mistakes and not to, we are not allowed, we are not allowed is not the right word. I think doctors cannot commit mistakes because we are dealing with lives, patients' lives. But, entrepreneurship, it demands speed, it demands that adaptability, it demands that fail fast and try something new, and also accepting failure as a feedback. I think these are some shift in the mindset that a doctor generally need when they decide to become from clinician or doc to doctrinaire or a successful founder, because it's about shifting from I need to be right to I need to learn fast or I need to fail fast. So that curiosity not only to treat your patients but to treat your patients better, and how we can involve innovation, how we can bring tech innovation into the clinical practice or into the healthcare ecosystem, so that with that amalgamation we provide better patient healthcare. So I think all these are important mindset shifts which are required, and apart from that, humility, keeping it at center, and also being more collaborative. and more adaptable with the situations, because we are always trained to work in difficult situations in very high intense emotional environment. And also doctors generally work heavily, they are heavily loaded, right? So they are well trained with all these features which are also required for an entrepreneur. But this mindset shift is something which is very, very critical if you really want to become a successful founder. And this is through this medium, I would like to, send a message to all our doctors who want to become a doctors. Try to get into that innovation space and try to see what's happening in the innovation in healthcare, because you never know something that you always wanted to build. And now this is the time, because you have decided that, this is something which will I want to pursue for rest of my life, because it's helping patients.
Yes, and Doc, you mentioned that the medical doctor
Hmm.
pharma founder has to
Yeah.
have a. Of course, you have given you have just stated what they need to have the mind shift on, but it's of course easier said than done. And I think I'm not too sure if you remember this YouTube video of this surgeon by the name of Dr. Atul. I'm not
Okay.
too sure if that's the guy. And he was in his YouTube video, he said how doctors struggle to change, having a checklist in the operating theater, to make sure that, the errors are all eliminated. And the nurse is the one who is in charge rather than the doctor.
Hmm.
So the question is, how can they actually have this mindset shift? You have already mentioned the what, but how can
Hmm.
they go?
So I think there are multiple ways of doing it. So many a times, doctors generally ask me that, I have this entrepreneurial mindset. I believe that I want to do something, but I think I'm not very sure if this is the right time. So I tell them, I really don't want them to shift from practicing medicine to starting their own startups full time or 24 by 7. They can always start as a some part time project. Maybe while doing clinical practice, they can spend some time for building their own startup or building their the business that they want to build. The second way of doing is they can also help founders coming from non-medical backgrounds. They always need doctors who can give them unbiased opinion, unbiased inputs, and the right guidance for building their startups. That is also another way. Then they can also take some small projects wherein they train themselves to become a better founders, because entrepreneurship requires not only the clinical expertise but also the business acumen. And medical doctors, they are not very good with the business acumen, because that's not a part of curriculum at all. We were always focusing on exams, on reading, and the vast course is so vast that we were not trained for business management. And to become a successful founder, you also need that business management skill sets. Apart from that, the communication skills, your negotiation skills, your decision making skills, your I would say people management skills, then your I would say collaborative skills. I think all these skills are also equally important. So, meanwhile, while doing their clinical practice, slowly, they can shift the gears and they can prepare themselves in all these skill set. Apart from that, having a good hold on the innovation, and then slowly they can shift themselves without taking a decision which can make or break their career, because they are at a very crucial stage. It's not easy, but at the same time it's not impossible. It should be done only by people who are passionate for innovation, who are of the entrepreneurial mindset, who really want to bring something innovative in nature, and who really want to bring some change in the system. So humility and curiosity, I think these are true, real superpowers a successful founder in health possess.
Yeah. So you besides what you just said,
Yeah,
humility and what was the other one, Doc?
curiosity.
Humility and curiosity. What you have not, the word you haven't used is resilience.
Resilience.
because
Yes.
they have to fall, they have to pick themselves up.
Yep.
Yeah, and humility, obviously, because of the mistakes that you have to, accept that you're going to make. And Dr. Sonali, I know you have mentored or advised
Hmm.
hundreds of a few hundred startups. What are
Yeah.
the most common early stage mistakes you see that these founders make in the healthcare space?
I think I would say common mistakes that I generally see in early stage, startups. One is uh, they're trying to build a perfect product. They're trying to build which is very close to perfection before testing it. So, not involving domain experts, not taking their feedbacks, not involving the right clinical advisors, and just building in silos. This is the most common mistake and the reason for failing startups. So always try to not to build a perfect product, but try to test first whether it is really needed in the market or not, whether this will really solve the problem or not. So identifying the right problem and the solution that you are offering is actually bridging that need gap or not is something which is important. And for that, you have to involve the domain experts, take their feedbacks, take the right stakeholders into account and into consideration before, launching and building it to the market. The second thing that I see is ignoring compliance. Now, as we all know, health is very strict market. It is also very risky market. It is compliant heavy market. So we cannot afford to park compliance towards the end. Many people they think, right now I'll focus on building the product, building my solution, building my company and my startup. And when it is required, I'll learn about it later. Maybe I will do it later. It is never like that. Ignoring compliance is a huge mistake. We always have to build healthcare startups in a very compliant and ethical manner. And we, if we are doing some mistakes or non-compliant, practices, I think they will also have to face litigations, and their company may get collapsed. So ignoring compliance is a big mistake. You should always include compliance and make or build in a very compliant manner right from the beginning. Then third, common mistake that I see is ignoring regulatory. Now, regulatory, as we know, it's a hurdle because, especially for a non-medical founder, they call it as a hurdle. But for me, it's a very beautiful framework, very beautiful guidance and guidelines given how to run a business in health. So, anyone who is building in healthcare, system always have to go through regulatory pathway. And if you don't have an doesn't have an in-house regulatory expertise, you can always take help of people who are good in it, a regulatory affairs expert who will give you the right guidance right from the beginning of your journey. So it's always important to build it in a well regulated manner because this market is well regulated. It is very strict and it is very high risk. And the last mistake that I see from founders is in the mindset. And also, there are some reasons to it. They expect quick wins. So, healthcare is or pharma is never a quick win. It will always take its own good time to build a business and to give you returns because there are many steps involved, many regulations, ethical, regulatory compliance. It's very, very long journey, so always one has to be patient, the founder also, and the patient capital also. So underestimating the importance of that journey or that compliance or just expecting quick wins is a big mistake. And always a suggestion to founder is always keep your runway ready. And if you see your runway at least for 6 months, then only you continue because it will take its time and you will not be able to come back if you just expecting it to be working just as what you started your thought processes. And the last is underestimating the importance of, I guess, storytelling and distribution. So solving the problem is just one step, but getting people to use it is step two. So how good you are in storytelling, how good you are in distributing your product, it is also very important. So people also have failed because they didn't have a good strategic plan, the good pre-marketing campaigning, the launch activities, the post-launch. All these are very important, and they are just in rush. Just because they wanted to do something in pharma and health, they are doing. So it will never work like that. So it's important to see whether is it really your calling, and will you be able to be a patient founder? Then only you will see success.
Yeah. And also, Doc, you see, you were saying the last one is
Hmm.
about the marketing,
Yeah.
pre-launch,
Yes.
post-launch, all those activities. Um, should the pharma founder only wait till he gets an approved product before thinking about this, or should he, right from the beginning, have some ideas that over the months and years that they develop and make it better and better? What is your
Yeah.
take on it?
Yeah. So approvals is like a critical step, and everyone has to go through it. But planning we can do anytime. So in fact, we suggest that you start building your strategic plan right from the beginning of your startup thought, because it will take its own time. You will need to have inputs from so many people. You will also need a lot of literature search and lot many other things, the feedbacks, a lot of other things. So it's important to start with this plannings much earlier, and once you get approvals, you can start implementing. So you need not to wait till the day you get approvals, because till then there is a lot of time which has already gone. So it's advisable to start thinking early and start building on the plan with the inputs from right people and with your team members.
Okay. And earlier you had also mentioned that, if a startup founder um, doesn't have the expertise in-house, then outsource
Hmm.
from. So,
Yeah.
team building is obviously, or strategic partnership sourcing is
Yes.
critical. So, what should first-time founders know about um, finding the right co-founders or other strategic partners?
Yeah, I think it's very important to realize that we cannot build business on our own. It's always important to complement the skill set. It's also very important to know your own strengths and your weaknesses, so that you are able to find your complementary skill set in some other person. So, for example, if you are a doctor, you always try to find a tech partner or a partner with a great business mind, because that values that the your partners or co-founders or collaborators bring should match or should complement with the values that you are bringing to the table. So always try to find like-minded people who align on your purpose, who align with your journey, who align and having the same thought process, and who can actually challenge your thinking. So many a times it happens that people just bring people who will be just saying yes to everyone. That's not a good case, that's not a good practice. It's always advisable to bring people who can challenge your thinking, who can challenge your project, who can challenge your idea, so that you also become better and better, and together as a team you stay committed when things get tough. So chemistry, I guess, matters more than and matters much as credentials. So my advice to doctors or founders to find the right co-founders or collaborators will be attend as many as events possible, speak with people from different geographies, participate in various events, and always be open for collaborations, and just see what are the complementary skill sets that the other person has, so that you find your right and the best co-founder and a collaborator, and always try to build in as a team and not in silos. So networking also plays very important in this. So you should also be a great networker, a great communicator, and a great collaborator.
Yeah, and Dr. Sonali, just to add on to what you have just mentioned, I'm a pretty heavy LinkedIn user, and
Yeah.
you mentioned about networking,
Yes.
attending events, but I see a lot of pharma people, not utilizing LinkedIn effectively because
Yes. Yeah.
everybody's there. The
Yeah.
investors are there, the strategic partners are there, and even the customers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they just need to take the effort to find everyone. And
Yeah.
of
I
course,
second that.
and naturally you can't run away from attending events, but you got the online component and the offline component as well.
Yeah, in fact, James, just firstly, I would like to agree to this. And second, many of my collaborators I found on LinkedIn. To my surprise, many of the work that I'm working at present, India as well as beyond, domestic grounds, I found them on LinkedIn and they found me on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, I think it's a great professional network. And those who are interested in such type of, startup space or in this space, they should definitely have their profiles on LinkedIn and they should always learn from people and learn to exchange and always open for collaborations. I think very important point that you have raised here.
And of course, full disclosure to the listeners, Dr. Sonali and I met on LinkedIn. So there it
Yes.
goes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Dr. Sonali, you had mentioned earlier about validating their ideas, which obviously is what an investor wants to know before
Yeah.
they invest. But what is the role of business planning,
Hmm.
of preparing a full or at least a pretty robust business plan before you approach investors? How important is that for the investor?
Yeah, I think it's very important, and every founder should do their homework that to which investor they are going. Many times it has been observed that they keep on complaining, that my idea is not well received by investors. I have pitched it to maybe more than 100 or 200 investors, but it is very important for every founder, those who are aspiring to raise funds from the investors to do their homework to understand their profiles of investors, what exactly are the areas in which they are working, and also what is their backgrounds, be it educational background or their experience backgrounds. So all these things are also very important because the investor will be able to invest only when he understand your product or your solution, and also when they find it aligned to their purpose or with their business purpose. So it's important to do that homework even before you pitch to investors. The second thing is about pitching deck. Now this has been a very common observation that they are very good in. Now there are many AI tools which create a good slide deck for pitching or the pitch decks, but many a times it has been observed that they are not able to answer simple questions. They are not well versed with the numbers. They are not well ready for the questions that the investors may have. So as a team, if one person is not able to answer all the questions, it always, as a team, we should be able to give the answers, relevant answers to the investors, so that investors understand that yes, this team is complete and they have all the in-house capabilities and the talent, so that tomorrow, if any other issue arises, they will be able to handle it. So that confidence come when you answer all the questions, when you prepare yourself well, when you know your investors well, and also you are well aware what you are trying to build, what impact you are trying to generate, and what extent you are trying to build that impact. So all these factors I think are very important, and those who are doing their homework properly, they generally get noticed and also able to raise funds from investors.
Dr. Sonali, as you were describing this, that they have to
Hmm.
be well prepared,
Yeah.
my mind started running to Shark Tank. And I think the advice is
Hmm.
for pharma
Yes.
startup aspiring founders, please go watch Shark Tank, at least a
Yes, yes,
few,
yes.
1 or 2 seasons, because that will
Yeah.
really give you an idea of what investors are looking for. And I think you also hit on the point about trust, because if I don't trust
Hmm.
you, I'm going to give my
Hmm.
money to you.
Yeah,
So
healthcare is high trust, high risk. So if you can't build trust first, so you will not be able to gain that attention, and people just lose interest, and then you will keep on wandering, asking for funds, but no one will support you. So it's not just a financial support because it is healthcare. It requires a lot of patience, a lot of genuineness, and also a lot of that desire or fire to do something, to build something. So these are the reasons that people generally, and also because it's a very patient capital. So from investors perspective also, it's very important that the founders are the real set of people, or the team who is capable enough to pull it. So it's very important. It's well compliant and also high trust.
So how can um,
Hmm.
early stage startups build credibility before
Hmm.
they, investors?
So credibility, there are many ways of building it. First of all, we can leverage the pilot studies. We can also take inputs of the, if it is patient related startup, we can take testimonials from the users. So founders can also do small partnerships, like small hospital partnerships. That also kind of a good project that they can do at a smaller level, a pilot study kind of thing. And then they can also take insights or inputs from advisors, those who are working in that particular sector. So at least what we suggest is at least first 100 users should be sufficient enough to bring to build that credibility. Because when we have all these testimonials and insights and inputs and pilot studies and publications and feedbacks, positive feedbacks from all such stakeholders, that build a trust. And it's always about you being transparent and data driven and clinically sound also. So sounding clinically sound is also something which is important. So these are the various steps that build credibility without a big funding.
Uh, but um, my question, Dr. Sonali, is in order to do
Hmm.
all that, the pilot study, obviously you got to do your drug discovery and
Hmm.
your pilot study and the other
Yeah.
task. But how do you get funding in order to start off with the drug discovery?
Yeah, I think there
How
are
can
many ways of doing funding options which are available. See, in India at least, there are many grants which are available. There are many incubators and accelerators. They are actually supporting and helping startups. You can also take funds from angels from healthcare backgrounds, because they are great allies. So, healthcare, or I would say doctors, many doctors, they are interested in doing this, and they also want to invest in the area in which they are working, so that aligns with their purpose, that aligns with their working background also. And also the third reason is, or the third way of doing it is from the family offices. So family offices and the high income, high network income group, these are also HNIs. These are also great ways of the funding options which are available at the pre-seed or the seed stage, even before you go into the VC stage or your fundraising stage. So majority of the times we suggest keeping it bootstrapped, but that is not possible with the pharma background or the pharma business. But other businesses can go bootstrapped. If you have the good savings, you can take funds from your family, from your relatives. So that also that builds strong fundamentals, because then you are not under pressure, and you are not also forced by investor to get the return in a faster manner, and you also remain compliant, because as I said, it takes its own time. So approach VCs only when you decide to scale up, but while building, there are many other options which are available, which I have already mentioned.
Yeah, and I like that idea, Dr. Sonali, to approach doctors in the
Yes, yes.
field that you are developing something in. That
Yeah.
is something that you don't find frequently mentioned. In fact, I've never heard about it until you just brought it up. So that's a great
Yeah,
idea.
and one more thing, if we are particularly talking about pharma startups, I think there are many pharma leaders or ex-CXOs or former CXOs from pharmaceutical companies who would be interested in investing in your firms for two reasons. One is they are from the same background, so they can give you not only the financial support, but also the technical support or the guidance. So they really become your strategic partner in true sense. So and it will be a kind of a good collaboration also. You can also have them on your advisory board and they will be a part of your journey. I think this is another best way before jumping for VCs, because VCs will have a different approach. And when we decide to scale up, that's the only option available. But at least while building, these are the people who are domain experts, which are healthcare professionals, or which are pharma leaders, ex-pharma leaders, or grants, or HNIs, or maybe family offices. These are various, or relatives and families, of course, they are always there. So all these are various funding options available. And people generally miss this. So they think that, because I'm building a startup, I always have to raise funds from VC. So VC's role will come later on, but before that, there are many other ways of doing it. And it is always has to be a combination of everything. So maybe for different stages, we can have different models of funding. That's a
Okay.
smarter way of doing
Yeah, those are great ideas, options that are available
it.
for startups actually. And from guiding so many founders, Dr.
Yes.
Sonali, makes, you know, what makes you feel this is a startup that will go far? Is there a pattern that you have recognized or seen,
Mm.
or what
Yeah.
features
Yes, yes.
recognize?
Lovely question. Because day in day out, many startup founders they pitch to me for investments and for guidance and all of that. So many a times it happens that it doesn't align with my purpose. It doesn't align with my areas of interest. So what makes me to say that this startup will go far? The first thing that I can say is if the founder listens, learns and acts. So if this is a combination, that's like gold for me. So the founder, it's his or her background, and then qualities that he has, then the how patient, perseverant, as you say, consistency, and how passionate he is about or she is about the project. That is, I think this is something which is very important for the success of any startup. The second thing is the clarity of the purpose. Now, many of the times it happens that the founders think that I want to build a business, but they are not very clear why they want to build. Just because it is in trend and people are doing, for example, the AI. So AI tools or AI in medicine is very popular these days. So everyone wants to bring AI somehow into their business, but that is not the right way of doing it. So the trait that attracts to that is very attractive to me is the clarity on the purpose, why they want to build, what is the problem statement they want to solve, what is the solution that they want to offer. Then are they obsessed with the problem or obsessed with the solution? Because if you are obsessed with the solution, you will not remain innovative. You will not be very adaptable. You will not be very open for collaborations. You will not be very open for advice and solutions and inputs or any comments. So it's very important to be obsessed with the problem and remain always open for to listen, to learn, to act. And I think these are very important features that I see if any in any founder. I realize that this startup will go far. So that idea, that innovation element, the founder, the team, how complementary they are in between, how strong they are as a team. I think, and keeping patient at the center. I think these are some important factors that help me in making the decision that yes, this startup will go for, and I should definitely put my efforts, put my time and my inputs, and help them and support them to best of my capacity.
Now, one of the things that you just mentioned just now, Dr. Sonali, which you had earlier mentioned, is silos, and
Yeah.
how strong is the founding team or
Hmm.
whoever, in that company. That's something that I have noticed also in my
Yeah.
discussion with pharma founders. A lot of them don't focus so much on the teams,
Yes.
but they are so focused on the product, on the
Hmm.
art, and kind of neglect building the team. So
Yes. Yes.
I think that you mentioned that, that's one of
Hmm.
the that you are assessing whether you want to put your money with
Yeah.
these people. Yeah.
I think leadership is very important. Being a founder, you have to be a strong leader, not a boss. Also that culture of I would say, considering everyone as equal and every team member is important or a crucial team member of the startup that you are building, that mindset is important. If you are not transparent or hiding things, not sharing, not taking inputs, not involving them, working in silos, not very respectful or inclusive in nature, I think that team will not sustain for long, and no one can build a business without a strong team. All the top companies that we see today is because they had a strong team, because they had a great leader. So leadership skill is also one of the important skill for any good founder. And it will not, every person has that leader inside, but we just have to wake up that leader and always try to grow, but also ensure that your team also grow with you. So then only that startup will see success.
Dr. Sonali, you have very briefly used the word AI a couple of
Hmm.
times
Yeah.
while we were talking. But what is the role of AI in helping pharma founders, right from drug discovery to clinical trials, to every other aspect? I mean, we
Yeah.
all can see the role of AI in developing a business plan and marketing plans, but what is the role in drug discovery and clinical trials?
Yeah, I think AI can really play a huge role, and at many places, especially in Western countries, I can see people are using AI tools very efficiently for clinical trials, because as we know, drug discovery is such a long process. It takes, to bring one drug into the market, it takes 15 to 16 years. Now how best we can reduce this time so that our patients, our people should be able to get that drug, is something which is the target of every top company. Even the governments are also trying to reduce this time gap. So it's or the duration, it's very important to use it wisely. And AI tools can really play a vital role in every step of clinical trial if it is done under the right, if it is monitored by right experts. So I can see, yes, it's taking shape, especially in Western countries, but in India, I would say it is still at the embryonic stage. People are listening about it, hearing about it, reading about it, and have started doing it at many small and small, I would say, numbers, but not like a revolution here in India. But yes, it will play a critical role, and especially the all the stages wherein we need protocol writing, we need patient or the subject recruitment, we need the inclusion exclusion criteria. We have to identify the site feasibility and signalings, the I would say the high risk signaling and all of that. I think all these stages are important wherein AI can play a huge role.
So, Dr. Sonali, I cannot resist but ask you this question because I've been, picking up this concept on articles uh, almost every week or every month. What is the
Okay.
role of digital twins in drug development?
So digital twins is a very new concept. I think it's been used, first is to simulate the patient responses. Now, as we know, drug discovery will take time, and the patient or the subject recruitment also takes time. But if you have a digital human who can show the similar responses, which is very similar to real patients or real human, I think that increases the overall efficiency of the trial, increases decreases the time period for which the responses or results are generated. So researchers, they are they are potentially reducing the number of participants needed in the clinical trials with the help of these digital twins, because it saves not only the time, the money, and also the various other resources. And also, when we talk about clinical trial, there is always two segments or two factors. One is clinical efficiency, and second is safety. So if we have digital twins, we can also help identifying the potential adverse effects of the drug before they are administered to subjects or to patients. Because and we will also be able to improve the safety, and reducing the risk to our subjects. So basically, it will help. It helps in the faster drug development and accelerating the process of identifying the optimal drug dose or its response or its efficiency and the better delivery methods and the safety of the drug, speeding up the overall drug development timeline. So I think this is really a great model that is people are trying, and hats off to the ideation.
Okay, thanks very much for explaining and elucidating on digital
Yeah,
twins because it's a very, very new concept, as you just mentioned. And
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty certain, as you said, the benefits are
Mm.
time saving as well as cost.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
as- and of course, then that would mean speed to market is going to be a lot shorter, and access to patients is going to be much greater
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. And
So
if
overall, it
you
reduces the timeline from the discovery to marketing. So that's a fantastic way of reducing the time.
which means that the figure you gave earlier, 15 to 16 years, as in the past, the
Hmm.
traditional way of things,
Yeah.
if we use AI and these digital twins and any other concept that may be coming up, what is your
Hmm.
best estimate, doctor, for drugs to hit the market? How fast will it be in the future? Let's say in 5 or maybe 10 years' time.
I guess it will reduce to 5 years.
Oh,
The way it is moving and the way the systems are building and the algorithm is improving. I think we will be able to reduce the time to one third. That's
wow,
that's
that's
what they are aiming to, at least.
yeah. So that's huge, and that would also mean that probably the regulatory authorities need to be
Yeah.
educated as well
Yep.
to
Yep.
adapt the new way
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
doing things. Okay, all right.
Yes.
And Doc, if you were to give one piece of advice to
Hmm.
every aspiring pharma founder, what would it
Hmm.
be?
I think one piece of advice will be true to yourself. Try to find what really interests you, and try to find that why you are building this. So it has to be data driven, purpose driven, and it has to be something that should come from inside. So do not follow mad rush. Don't follow because startup is a new term and everyone is building. I also want to build one. It is something which requires your patience, persistence, consistency, and perseverance. So, if you have these four qualities, apart from what we have discussed today in terms of skill sets, I think any person can build startups in healthcare with the help of domain experts, even if they do not have that background. So, this would be the message to all the founders.
Yeah, and I like that also, Dr. Sonali, because to summarize what you just said is look at yourself inside, internally, what
Hmm.
interests you, what passion, and then look out and validate, as you said, data,
Yes.
uh, whatever other ways that you validate. That's great.
So it should
Uh,
deeply touch you. You should deeply care about the problem, and you should be staying focused on solving it, because it is a long journey and it requires that patience. So success will come, but you will have to face a lot of hurdles, a lot of challenges. But with the right mindset, I think we'll be able to face all the hurdles.
yeah, and I think from what you're saying, the word mindset is all the time coming up. So that is
Yes,
extremely important.
entrepreneurship is
Mindset,
all about mindset. I was working in corporate pharmaceutical companies. So the first thing that I had to do was shift in the mindset, because
yeah.
working as an employee and then working as an entrepreneur, these are absolutely two different things. So mindset shift happens, and then only you'll be able to start thinking fresh and start focusing on what exactly you want to achieve in your life. So that shift should happen first and not later on,
Yes.
because people just jump without giving a deep thought to what they are trying to build, and that's where many people they are failing to build a business.
Okay. Yeah, they are
Yeah.
they are probably following the crowd, not knowing why. The why is
Mm.
not, why are
Why
you
is
doing
missing?
this?
Yes.
And a lot of people talk about legacy, Doc. They may want to, create a pharma company because they want to leave a legacy
Hmm.
behind. And what does impact mean to you today? And how can
Hmm.
every founder have a legacy beyond business success?
I think impact mean to me is building something that outlives you. So a solution, a mindset, or a system that makes someone else's life healthier or better or easier and more dignified. I think that is more important than making money, because money is a byproduct. But if you are able to bring change in people's lives, making their lives easier and healthier, because we are talking about healthier, so that solution, or that building something in that space is something which is very important, and consider this as a huge impact for me.
Okay, thanks, Doc. And I told the listeners as we
Mm.
started this discussion or interview about Elevate. So, can you just explain to us what is Elevate?
Yeah. So, Elevate is my passion project. So, after leaving industry, pharmaceutical industry, and anyways, while working in pharmaceutical industry, also I used to guide many MD pharmacology students as well as medical students from various backgrounds and life science professionals in general about non-traditional or non-conventional career pathways, specifically pharmaceutical careers. So after leaving pharmaceutical industry, I thought this is my utmost responsibility to give back to community, to help students, to help all my medicos who want to build their career in pharmaceutical industry. And I'm doing this as a part of my passion project, along with with the team that I have, or the people who join me. They are from top pharmaceutical companies. They are top leaders. They also share the same purpose and the same mindset to help students and to guide and coach them in the right direction. So, Elevate is about career guidance, not only the technical, but also the skill sets, the soft skills which are required to build a successful career in pharmaceutical companies and also in the non traditional career pathways. So, that's why the name Elevate. It's a setup to step up.
And when did you start this passion project?
Yeah, last year only. Last year.
Yeah. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. So, Dr. Sonali, we have had an interesting, I think, 1 hour plus discussion. And I believe it's going to be of value to pharma founders, not just in India, but throughout the world. And therefore, Doctor, what final words do you have for aspiring pharma founders and pharma founders who have just started up and are growing?
Wow. So, one piece of advice I will say here is fall in love with the problem. Fall in love with the problem and not with your solution. I think that's what will keep you grounded, will keep you innovative. This is just one single advice that I have for every health startup founder here, those who are watching us.
Dr. Sonali, again, your advice now reminds me of the 7 habits of highly successful people that Stephen Covey wrote. In his
Hmm.
book, he said on the end, but you are now saying very contrarian, focus on the problem that you're trying to solve rather
Yes.
than this, which is somewhere out
In
there.
startups, I think it's important to focus on the problem, because that is said in a different context. Here the context is, if we are not able to identify the problem and say obsessed with the problem than your own solution, because the solution that you have in your mind, maybe you think it's the right one and the best one, but that will also stop you from growing, that will also stop you from thinking beyond the box or out of the box, because every solution is is evolving. So today, if I am coming up with some solution or some idea, it always need to get improvised with time, and also need to add some more and more innovation to it. So for startup space, it makes sense that we fall in love with the problem and not with the solution, not get obsessed with the solution, because people will add some value, people will give you inputs, you will also evolve with time, and always be open for improvising and getting more and more innovation into the solutions, because that only will actually we will be able to define it as a startup, because startup has to be innovative and it's always have to be evolving.
Wow, Dr. Sonali, this has been, and I've learned quite a lot from this short chat that we have. And I'm sure that whoever is listening would also be learning quite a bit from you. So, can you just, for the sake of the listeners, anybody who wants to learn more, how can they contact you?
Um, I think they can contact me on LinkedIn. I'm very much available there. And you can just drop one message or whatever the issue that you are struggling with, and we can then take it to the Zoom call.
Okay, awesome, Dr. Sonali.
Yeah.
So for the listeners, I'm going to be putting a link in the description below of Dr. Sonali's LinkedIn profile, and you can, reach out to her and start the investment discussion going. So thank you very much again, Dr. Sonali. It has been a pleasure having you as a guest on this podcast.